The Work and Pensions Secretary Iain Duncan Smith faced accusations from MPs today that his merger of 6 benefits into one is a debacle. He accepted that more than £40 million for a new computer system had been wasted, but he said the universal credit payment was on track. Our political correspondent Carl Dinnan watched the encounter.
Slotting 6 different benefits into one universal credit was never going to be easy, and now the project's on the blink. Iain Duncan Smith is in charge of universal credit and says it's getting there. His critics say it's a debacle.
Do you really feel that you're in control of your department?
Yes, I do, and there's no debacle on universal credit.
You told us in September that the system was working. We are now told that it isn't working, and the number of people who are going to go through the Pathfinders is minimal.
No.
Perhaps you'd like to answer
my question. You're conflating so many issues
if you can remember it.
Risible.
The universal credit is supposed to make sure people are always better off in work, but it's also a safety net for the vulnerable. Paul Jackson's on the scheme. He believes it's led to his rent being late.
While I'm waiting, the landlord's waiting for his money. If you was a landlord, would you trust anybody who was going on universal credit?
But the real problem for Mr. Duncan Smith is he has long insisted that
this programme will deliver on time and will deliver in budget.
But new figures suggest the 2014 target of 1.7 million claimants on universal credit is unlikely, with only a couple of thousand now registered. The 2016 target was 4.5 million claimants. It's now expected only 400,000 will be signed up, leaving little hope that 2017 will see all 7 million claimants getting universal credit. The government's already admitted that 700,000 of them will have to wait longer.
We've been saying to Iain Duncan Smith since 2010 that he needs to show stronger leadership and needs to get a grip of this project. His flagship policy is now in tatters.
Mr. Duncan Smith says they've got to test the systems before signing up large numbers of claimants.
Instead of loading those numbers up front, we want to ensure by testing, evaluation and then implementing that actually the systems work for the complex groups before we then start rolling the numbers into. I think that is nothing more than common sense.
Iain Duncan Smith did admit a £40 million write-off on computer software for this project today, but he says that when it's finally introduced, it will save tens of billions of pounds. A large portion of the government's credibility depends on that too. Carl Dinnan, ITV News, Westminster.
The initial report